Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited to be participating in a collaboration. This one is organized by Tori, Toth. I will leave her channel link below as well as everybody else participating, so you can go check them out after my video. So today's going to be all about spring cleaning. And so I decided that I would start by spring cleaning my front hall closet, the entryway. It's a very small space and it's very cluttered right now with all the winter stuff that we need. Where I live, it's a very dirty, wet, and grubby season, and so my house currently is showing that. So I decided that it's a beautiful day today. It's a lovely, almost spring day, so I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to sort of clean out the space and get it fresh for spring and summer. So I will take you along with me. The biggest inspiration for doing this space specifically was that my husband and I went to a friend's of ours. So we went to their house the other day for dinner and we had a nice time. Anyhow, on the ride home, my husband said to me, he said, wasn't that nice when we were putting our coats away in their coat closet and there was just all this space for us to do so? So I realized, okay, if my husband notices that our coat closet is kind of crammed and stuff, I've got to do something about it. So I went through, this is our before. It looks pretty messy. There's a ton of stuff in here. The shoe cubby has a ton of shoes, kids' shoes, our shoes, all sort of seasoned shoes. And it's just a really big mess. And so the first thing I did was I took everything out and decided that the best thing to do was, because this was such a small space, the best thing to do was take out non-seasonal stuff and only keep seasonal items in this space. We also have a space at the front door here where this is just sort of as you walk in behind the door where we keep some things up in the bins. We have more winter jackets here and then boots on the ground. And then there's also this space here where we keep jackets and stuff for the kids mostly, but I tend to put my jackets up top. So I really wanted to work at this space as well. So I emptied everything out, and the first sort of thing to do when you're going to organize a space or clean a space or whatever is to declutter. Take the opportunity to get rid of a lot of stuff. So that's what I did. I donated a lot of things, I sold some things, and then I relocated some things. So the kids' shoes, I realized that they don't wear sort of seasonally, don't need to be stored in here. So I moved them to their bedroom closets. They both have very big closets in their bedroom, so I did that. I did the same thing with their jackets. I took all the winter stuff, and because it's not fully end of winter here yet, I've kept a few things behind, but most of the winter stuff goes down. We have a cedar closet in our basement that the previous owners had built, I guess, so we can store all our winter stuff in the cedar closet, and then winter boots and stuff can be stored down there as well. So the big thing here was just to get rid of stuff that doesn't need to be in the closet seasonally. Then what I did was I wiped down the walls. I vacuumed in there any sort of mark on the wall. I don't normally use magic eraser, but any mark on the wall that I couldn't get off with sort of a soapy rag, I used there. I also cleaned the baseboards everywhere. I cleaned the mat at the front door. We usually would wash it out with our sort of hose outside, but because it still goes down below freezing overnight, I decided to wash it in our bathtub. So I just took dish soap and hot water and washed out the mat there. Did major cleaning, and I'll show you what it looks like now. So here is the space behind the door. I went through each of these bins, and although they look a bit overflowing right now, I got rid of a lot of stuff. So the first bin here just holds the kids' bicycles, helmets, as well as my own bicycle helmet. This bin here, the second bin, has just stuff for outside, so chalk, and this is a life preserver that we use for the pool up the street, and some bubbles for the kids, and a lock here that we use to lock up our stroller in the spring and summer, so that's there. And then just a baseball glove. And then our third bin here is kind of empty, but it's got a blanket that we use for Miriam in the car, as well as these are items that need to be returned to people, so I just like to keep them at the front door. So that's that. Here we've gotten rid of some of the winter coats, although we still have to keep some around because it is cold some days. This winter hat, I wanted to put it away, but my husband just likes to keep it there, so our keys and stuff are just hanging here by the door. And then here is the coat closet all done. So as you can see, there is a ton more space. This is sort of a project that we can do down the road, but it'd be nice to sort of paint that up. But anyway, for now, it's functional. And then these are jackets that are sort of transitional jackets that we'll probably need during the spring. Over here, I've hung my backpack and some scarves and any purse that I'm not really using. I've hung it on this little thing here. I got this at the dollar store actually. So you can hang scarves through the holes, and then it has little clips here that you can hang purses and stuff from. So that's that. And then here we've had this sort of stored in the kids' room, but it wasn't being used to its potential, so I just hung it in here. Although it looks empty right now because the kids are out, but there are little shoes that we hold there. The splash pants get put in there. Here are Miriam's shoes and stuff. So this is just mostly for the kids, and I like that it sort of is tucked away in the closet. And then you'll see down here that I got rid of the big shoe organizer. It didn't need to be in there. It was just holding a whole bunch of sort of non-seasonal shoes, and I thought this space is so small, I don't need to keep that in there. So we actually tucked that into our master bedroom closet because it's pretty decent size. So that's in there now. The little kids' boots and stuff are just on the bottom there. So I'm super happy that there is all this space here where guests can sort of hang their jackets when they come over. And so that was my big intention for this space, and I was successful in finding space. So there we go. I just will show you up here. There are hats in here, and then in here there are shoe stuff like shoe polish and shoe cleanser and stuff like that. Over here are our picnic blankets, so I just like keeping them there because they're easy to grab. And then up top there's just a portable high chair that I think we don't really need anymore, so I'll probably get rid of. There's an extra umbrella up there, and then a foldable basket for like groceries and stuff like that. So anyhow, it's a small space and it's not overly pretty, but it is decluttered and ready for spring. And then the last space here were these hooks at the front door, just sort of as you come in around the corner. And so this is super functional and helpful for the kids. So I've left this here. They can hang their stuff. Jude's backpack is there. And so that's great because it's at their level. They can reach it. And then up here, I was hanging my jacket and a whole bunch of other things that really don't need to be here and actually cause visual clutter when you're sitting in the living room. And so I just sort of hung up pretty things here. So my purse is not that bad looking, so I've put that there. And there's like a pretty ring sling and a nice looking umbrella and this sort of woven bag. So anyhow, I use these things, and so I decided to sort of, those things can be put on display no problem, and not clutter up the living room. So anyhow, that is the last space. So there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel and want to see more videos from me, you might as well subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!